Hello friends, welcome back to Sankalpa IAS. From today we are going to start MCQ series, and uh, today is the first video on MCQs. Today first we will start with the sectional test, okay, and gradually we will merge with the other subjects also, like full length test. So today is the first topic is on fundamental rights, okay, which so today we are going to start with polity chapters is on fundamental rights. तो हम लोग आज पॉलिटी विषय से शुरुआत करेंगे, और पहला जो फंडामेंटल राइट्स ऑल्सो नोन एज मौलिक अधिकार. Okay, so we begin, before we engage in solving the MCQ, let's talk in succinct about the fundamental rights. तो फंडामेंटल राइट्स के बारे में थोड़ा सा ओवरव्यू समझ लेते हैं. ओके, सो बेसिकली फंडामेंटल राइट, ओके, फंडामेंटल राइट्स को फंडामेंटल इसलिए कहा जाता है बिकॉज इट इज द फंडामेंटल law of the because it is the fundamental law of the land. Okay, and fundamental rights, okay, it is fundamental because it is existence to the human lives, because इसके फंडामेंटल राइट्स के बिना ह्यूमन का एग्जिस्टेंस बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता. सो therefore it is known as fundamental to human dignity. Okay, fundamental right is justiciable in nature. Justiciable means if your fundamental rights are violated, okay, you can directly approach to uh, judiciary to get enforceable against the state. Okay, this is enforceable against the state. Okay, STATE. Okay, and those who have gone through the polity, they know the state, what does state means. This is under article 12. Okay, ये ज्योग्राफी वाला स्टेट नहीं है. ओके, सो एंड थर्ड इज इट इज गारंटीड राइट्स बिकॉज इट इज गारंटीड बाय द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया. ओके, this right is guaranteed by the constitution of India, and this constitution of this fundamental rights has been borrowed from USA. So USA were the first country in the world to give its citizens fundamental rights. Okay, so it is borrowed from USA, and it is known as the Magna Carta. Okay, so basically Magna Carta का इतिहास बैकग्राउंड ये है. सो बेसिकली देयर वेयर जब अधिकार नहीं हुआ करते थे, दैट टाइम दैट देयर वाज अ concept known as doctrine of divine powers. That means सबसे ऊपर खुदा और भगवान माना जाता था. उसके नीचे जो क्वीन या किंग जो होते थे उसको गॉड का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव माना जाता था. ओके, तो मैग्ना कार्टा लिबर्टेटम तो एक डॉक्ट्राइन ऑफ डिवाइन पावर्स होते थे. ओके, जिसमें सबसे ऊपर गॉड होते थे, भगवान खुदा को सबसे ऊपर माना जाता था. उसके रिप्रेजेंटेटिव किंग या क्वीन को माना जाता था. ओके, सो all the powers were within the hands of emperor. Okay, और ये अपना कुछ पावर्स डेलीगेट कर देता था. ओके, and that time it is known as delegated powers. Okay, तो delegated powers that means अपना क्वीन एम्परर अपने जो जिसको चाहता था उसको वो पावर देता था. In that scenario, there will be a chaos of chaos in the between the citizens, because जिसको वो चाहता था उसी को देता था. So there were बायास, ठीक है. क्योंकि कुछ रिच को मिलते थे, कुछ गरीब को नहीं देता था, कुछ महिला को मिलता था, कुछ महिला को नहीं मिलता था. तो देयर वेर पार्शियलिटी, ओके, इन द पावर्स. सो सिविलियन लोगों ने एक रिबेल किया अगेंस्ट द किंग, एंड दैट rebellion were signed into a peace treaty that is known as मैग्ना कार्टा लिबर्टेटर. ओके, इसलिए इसे मैग्ना कार्टा भी कहा जाता है. So these were the background of the Magna Carta. Why fundamental right is known as Magna Carta? So basically, Article 12 to 35 in these fundamental rights is in Part 3 of Indian Constitution, from Article 12 to 35, and this is basically this is in the Part 3 of Indian Constitution. Okay, there were three exceptions. There were three exceptions. There were three exception articles, that is Article 33. Okay, and this empowers the Parliament to restrict, okay, to restrict or abrogate the fundamental rights, FR, to armed forces, paramilitary forces, police, intelligence agencies, and analog forces. Okay, Parliament can restrict their the fundamental rights. Okay, or Article 34. This this empowers the Parliament. This is also the hand of parliamentary article of parliamentary rights. Okay, so Parliament has the power to restrict these fundamental rights while martial law is in force. Okay, Article 34 deals with restriction of fundamental rights while martial law is in force. Okay, Article 33 is an exception, and this empowers the Parliament to restrict or abrogate fundamental rights to armed forces. Armed forces के लिए आर्मी, पुलिस, इस सब के लिए ये आर्टिकल पार्लियामेंट को ये पावर देता है टू रिस्ट्रिक्ट सम फंडामेंटल राइट्स, ओके, टू दिस पर्सनल. उस तरह आर्टिकल 35 है. दिस ऑल्सो एम्पावर्स पार्लियामेंट टू मेक लॉज टू गिव इफेक्ट टू सर्टेन स्पेसिफाइड फंडामेंटल राइट्स देने के लिए दिस एम्पावर्स. Okay, then finally we came to the questions. First question of the day. First question of the day. So पहला question reads, which of the following fundamental rights are available to foreign citizens living in India? Okay, foreign citizens के लिए कितने निम्नलिखित में से कौन से अधिकार जो foreigners को मिलते हैं जो हमारे इंडिया में वास करते हैं. Okay, so first options is a right against discrimination on grounds of religion, right to elementary education, right to life and liberty. Fourth is right to freedom of speech and expression. Okay, select the solution using the codes given below. Okay, so पहला तो आपको ये याद रखना होगा, there are some rights, there are some articles, that is 15, 16, 18 subclause 2, 19, 29 and 30. These are the rights only available to citizen of India. Okay, बाकी जो है सभी के लिए है. Okay, तो पहले हम लोग पहला ये देखो, राइट टू लाइफ एंड लिबर्टी. दिस इज आर्टिकल 21, राइट, ठीक है. राइट टू फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच एंड एक्सप्रेशन, दिस इज आर्टिकल 19. ओके, तो ये तो हमारे भारतीय के लिए है. दिस इज ओनली फॉर सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया. ओके, भारत के नागरिक के लिए है 19. तो ये तो फॉरेनर्स को नहीं मिलेंगे. That means at the time you know this, so हमको ये देखना है कि ये ऑप्शंस, यानी ऑप्शन 4 जो सिर्फ इंडियन के लिए है, तो ये फॉरेनर को तो नहीं मिल सकता. ओके ना, ये हमने देखा ना, ये इतने आर्टिकल्स में ये आर्टिकल 19 जो है इंडियंस के लिए सिर्फ है। तो ये ऑप्शन को, जैसे हम ऑप्शन 4 को एलिमिनेट करेंगे, ओके, यहाँ भी 4 है, ओके, तो हमने ओके, तो हम लोगों ने इसको एलिमिनेट कर दिया, ओके, इसलिए क्योंकि फर्स्ट ये तो सिर्फ इंडियन के लिए है, तो फॉरेनर्स के लिए तो हो नहीं सकता, तो दिस एलिमिनेटेड। तो वी लेफ्ट विद द ऑप्शन सी, एंड विच सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर, ओके, देख लेते हैं। या 15, 16, 19, 29, 30, these are the articles for citizen of India, okay. Question number 2. One of the implications of equality in society is the absence of. Implication of equality इन निम्नलिखित में से कौन सा नहीं है जो implication of equality in society को दर्शाता है? So one of the implication of equality in the society, इनमें से कौन सा चीज absence है? Okay, from this option, which of them is absence in the society, which as a result as a result this lack the equality in the society? So competition तो हो नहीं सकता, ideology, this two given we can imagine, we will confuse with the A or B, okay. So privilege is the right answer. See, first first step towards bringing about equality is, of course, ending the formal system of inequality, okay, and privileges. The caste system is India has prevented people from lower caste from doing anything except manual labor. ठीक है, ये मान्यता है कि छोटी जो जात के होते हैं लोग, उनको सिर्फ मैनुअल लेबर ही कर सकते हैं और कुछ नहीं. So in many countries only people from some families could occupy high positions. Some countries में ऐसा है कि जो हाई कास्ट के हैं, मतलब जिस कम्युनिटी के हैं उसी कम्युनिटी के लोग हाई पोजीशंस को ग्रहण कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो अटेनमेंट ऑफ इक्वालिटी रिक्वायर्स दैट ऑल सच रिस्ट्रिक्शंस और प्रिविलेजेस शुड बी brought to an end. तो ये जो प्रिविलेजेस है, जो रिस्ट्रिक्शंस है, शुड बी brought to the end, खत्म होनी चाहिए. ओके. Question number 3. Which of the following are envisaged by the right against exploitation of Constitution of India? Okay. Okay. So right against exploitation. This is Article 23 and Article 24. Okay. So options are prohibition of traffic in human beings and forced labor, abolition of untouchability, protection of interests of minorities, prohibition of employment of children in factories and mines. Select the correct answer by the code given below. Okay. पहले तो आप लोग ये समझो कि abolition of untouchability, this is under Article 70, right? तो आर्टिकल 17 जो कि एवोल्यूशन ऑफ अनटचेबिलिटी है, मतलब जहां जहां ऑप्शन 2 है वो हम एलिमिनेट कर सकते हैं, राइट? तो हमने ये भी एलिमिनेट किया, ये भी एलिमिनेट किया, ठीक है. तो वी लेफ्ट विद ऑप्शन सी, तो सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर, शुड बी द, ठीक है. तो आर्टिकल 23 डील्स विद public prohibition of traffic in human beings and forced labor. Article 24 deals with prohibition of employment of children in factories and mines. So see, okay, see, this is Article 23 and prohibition in factories and hazardous factories, that is Article 24. Okay. Number 4. Which article of Constitution of India says no child below the age of 14 years shall be employed to work in any factories or mines or engage in other hazardous employment? अभी हम लोग जस्ट ऊपर किया था. ओके, दिस आर्टिकल 24. ठीक है. This article 16 deals with public employment. Okay, and this article abolition of titles. Okay, and this is DPSP से इसको लेना देना है नहीं. Okay, so this is article 24 prohibition of employment of children in factories etc. This is early childhood care and education up to below the age of 6 years. Okay, article 16 deals with public employment and article 18 deals with abolition of titles. So question number 5. Right to privacy is protected as an intrinsic part of right to life and personal liberty. Which of the following in the Constitution of India correctly appropriately imply the above statement? Okay, पहले तो आप ये समझो कि राइट ऑफ लाइफ एंड पर्सनल लिबर्टी, जहां लाइफ और लिबर्टी का बात आता है, दैट इज आर्टिकल 21. राइट. तो पहले देखो आर्टिकल 14 ये कैसे दे दिया, तो बेवकूफ बनाया जा रहा है ना. आर्टिकल दिस डील्स विद इक्वालिटी. ओके, तो ये होगा ही नहीं. आर्टिकल 17 दिस ऊपर हम लोगों ने देखा, आर्टिकल 17 डील्स विद अनटचेबिलिटी. ओके, ये भी नहीं होगा. आर्टिकल 21 यस दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर. आर्टिकल 24 तो अभी हम लोगों ने ऊपर देखा. ओके, दैट prohibition of children from working in hazardous factories. Okay, the Supreme Court ruled that right to privacy is protected as an intrinsic part of right to life and personal liberty under Article 21. Okay, as part of freedoms guaranteed by Part 3 of Constitution. Okay, Article 14 हमें बताया कि ये deals with equality. Article 17 deals abolition of untouchability. Right. Okay, and Article 24 prohibition of employment of children in factories. These were added in 44th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1978 by जनता गवर्नमेंट. ओके, ये ध्यान रखना. किसी एक क्वेश्चन में एक सोल्व कर रहा था, वहां यही सेम दिया गया था आर्टिकल 24, बट वहां ये जनता गवर्नमेंट की जगह दिया गया था कांग्रेस गवर्नमेंट. ओके ओके, क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. Constitution of India recognizes which of the following? Only religious minority, only linguistic minorities. See, 80 to 90% ऐसा होता है जब only आता है, that means most probably that statement is wrong. Okay, लेकिन हमेशा नहीं होता. So see, Constitution of India recognize only religious minorities या only linguistic minorities, ये तो गलत है. So religious and linguistic minorities. Okay, option C, right? Article 30, all minorities whether based on religion or language. Okay, regional or linguistic basis दिया हुआ है. Okay, so option C was correct answer. Question number Question number 7. Which one of the following rights are described by B.R. Ambedkar as heart and soul of Constitution? Okay. So right to probity तो पहला बात है कि ये this is a legal right under Article 300A. Okay, ये क्या है? Legal right है. Okay, तो ये तो पहला होगा ही. Right to freedom of religion. ठीक है, ये नहीं है. Right to equality में this is right to constitutional remedies is considered as to the heart and soul of constitution by B.R. Ambedkar. See, ये this is the answer. Okay, B.R. Ambedkar right to constitutional remedies is the soul of the constitution and very heart of it. Okay. Question number 8. Which of the following is not of fundamental rights? कौन सा फंडामेंटल राइट नहीं है इन चारों में से? ओके, पहला तो देखो राइट ऑफ इक्वालिटी, ये तो आर्टिकल 4 से आर्टिकल 18 दिस इज राइट टू इक्वालिटी. ये है राइट टू प्रॉपर्टी. सी, दिस वाज अ फंडामेंटल राइट अंडर आर्टिकल 30 31. ओके, एंड नाउ इट बिकेम अ लीगल राइट अंडर 300A. अभी हमने बताया था ऊपर में राइट अगेंस्ट एक्सप्लॉइटेशन, इसका बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन हम लोगों ने ऊपर किया है आर्टिकल 23 एंड 24. तो ये भी दिस इज ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ फंडामेंटल राइट. ओके, राइट टू फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच एंड एक्सप्रेशन दिस इज अंडर आर्टिकल 90. तो ये भी है, इसमें से ये नहीं है फंडामेंटल राइट, तो गलत का आंसर गलत होगा. दैट मींस दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर, मींस डी इज द करेक्ट आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन. आर्टिकल 300. Question number 9. Consider the following statements. Article 301 pertains to right to property. Right to property is a legal right, but not a fundamental right. Article 300A was inserted in the Constitution of India by Congress government and the center. See here, by the Congress government. अभी हमने ऊपर पढ़े थे, ये जनता गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा इंसर्ट किया गया था. Okay, so we can eliminate option 3. By eliminating option 3, we simply come to the answer. We remain that is 2 only. This is the correct answer. Okay. ये देखो आर्टिकल 300 pertains to freedom of trade and commerce के लिए आर्टिकल 301 है. Okay. And article 300A, this was inserted by 44th Constitution, 44th Amendment Act by Janta government, but not by Congress government. Next question. Match the following. No person shall be deprived of his property and say by authority of law. No person can be discriminated against in matter of public employment. So appointment on ground of race, religion. All minorities, whether based on religion or language, shall have fundamental right to establish or administer educational institutions of their own choice. Okay. No citizen shall be denied admission into any educational institution. Okay, maintained by state or receiving state aid on the ground of religion, race, caste, language, or any one of them. Okay, match करना है. So see, Article 16 subclause 2. This is related with uh see public appointment. Okay, this is deals with public appointment. Okay, no person shall be deprived of his personal liberty. This article property, right? Article 31. Okay. All minorities, whether based on religion or language, shall have the fundamental right to establish and administer educational institution. Educational institution. That is under Article 330, surplus 1. This will go with. So your answer is A, A4, right? A4, A match with 4 and B matches with 1. Okay. तो देखो यहाँ तक तो पता चल गया. तो you can eliminate this, right? तो जैसे ही चला गया और ये दोनों में आपको कंफ्यूज होगा. तो बहुत सारे ऐसे क्वेश्चन होंगे जहां दो ऑप्शन इजीली एलिमिनेट हो जाएंगे. इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन. ठीक है. बचा रिमेनिंग 3. ओके, सी मैचेस विथ 3. ओके, 3 and last is with 2. So option A is your correct answer. Okay, see, option A is your correct answer. 16 surplus 2 is again the public employment. Article 29 surplus citizens admission into any educational institution. Okay, or Article 31, all minorities, whether based on religion or languages, shall have right to establish or administer educational institutions of their own choice. Article 31A, no person shall be deprived of his property. Okay, say by authority of law. Okay, question number 11. Which of the following prevent the establishment of an authoritarian and despotic rule in the country, operate as limitation on arbitrary laws of the legislature, okay, and protect the liberties of people, okay, against the invasion by the state से ये बेसिकली ये कह रहा है कि आपका आर्बिट्री लेजिस्लेचर, आर्बिट्री लॉ और अ, और अ, और इन्वेजन बाय द स्टेट्स से आपको कौन बचाता है. तो इट्स सिंपल बाय द the people, the citizens are protected against the state by the fundamental right written in the constitution. Okay. Question number 12. Consider the following statements. The reservation extended to scheduled caste in Lok Sabha has been sanctioned directly by the constitution. directly by the Constitution. The reservation in government job promotion extended to scheduled tribes has statutory backing of the parliament. So which of these are correct? Answer is A. Statement 2. The reservation promotion scheme is qualified does not apply to all government jobs. Okay. And it has a constitutional backing. Okay. Question number 13. Article 14 has which of the following connotations? Okay. So no individual or institution is above the law. Equal will be treated equally under the law. No group of individuals should be privileged or discriminated against arbitrarily by the government. So, which of the following are correct? No individual or institution is above the law. ये तो सही है. Equal will be treated equally and unequal will be treated unequally. ये भी सही है. No group. Okay, one or two भी सही है. One भी सही है और two भी सही है. वन भी सही है टू भी सही है देखो वन और टू तो हमको तो तीसरा चेक करने की आवश्यकता ही नहीं पड़ी बिकॉज वन एंड टू we are 100% sure that 1 and 2 is 1 and 2 are correct. So we will look into 1 and 2. 1 and 2 ये ही है तो हम लोग को तीसरे चेक करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है तो ऑप्शन is automatically became C as the correct answer of this question. This question. Okay. Article 14 as to what equality before law and equal protection of law. Equality before law ये हमारा UK से लिया गया है and this equal protection from USA. Okay. Question number 14. Fundamental rights are available against the action of. Fundamental rights are available against the action of which? The state only to private individuals alone. The state as well as individual only to private individuals alone. ठीक है the state private individuals commercial entities to individuals and commercial entities see private individual only to private individuals alone नहीं ये तो गलत है ओके और state only to private individuals ये भी गलत है ओके ओके remaining this the state as well as individual only to private individuals नहीं ये commercial entities के लिए भी है ओके एंड प्राइवेट के लिए तो है ही तो ऑप्शन सी सही होना चाहिए लेट्स लुक इट यस okay option C is the correct answer so they are available against the action of private individuals for example untouchability hai so they are available against the action of entities as well as right to enter a public space without discriminations they are available against the action of state as well as for right to life and personal liberty. This is against the state, even for commercial entities like enjoy some fundamental rights. For example, all commercial entities are subject to law, and state cannot arbitrarily discriminate. Okay, so media also enjoys a right against government censorship. Part 19, freedom of speech and expression. Number 15. The Indian Constitution prohibits discrimination between individuals on the basis of ओके इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन प्रोहिबिट्स डिस्क्रिमिनेशन आर्टिकल 15 ये कहता है इसमें आप डिस्क्रिमिनेट कर सकते हैं ओके लेकिन किस बेसिस पे तो आप जेंडर और कास्ट पे सिर्फ नहीं कर सकते हैं जेंडर कास्ट रिलीजन रेस एंड प्लेस ऑफ बर्थ ओके जेंडर एजुकेशन पे तो बिल्कुल नहीं ओके एजुकेशन पे तो बिल्कुल नहीं सो दिस will be the answer. Okay, here is the correct answer. This provision comes under the right to equality and the fundamental rights. State discriminate alien citizens on ground only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of them. Question number 16. Which of these strive to ensure equity among Indian citizens? ठीक है equity among Indian citizens. Constitution of India, law enacted by Parliament, schemes and programs of the government. Yes, Constitution of India equity provides laws also provide equity and schemes and programs of the governments. So answer option D is the correct answer. 20. If a state government decide not to allow any laborers from other states to get public employment in its state, that it impinges on which of the following fundamental rights of an individual. ठीक है? Right to freedom of movement, right to equality, right to freedom of movement, right to public employment. This case is not a violation of fundamental, but is a violation कर ही रहा है ना, so you can eliminate this. See, movement तो है नहीं, okay, employment पे बात हो रहा है, so right to public employment ऐसा कोई right है नहीं, okay, so right to equality, okay, A. See, option A, right to equal opportunity for public employment is an important right under right to equality. Okay, so it is certainly violated here because no socio-economic rationale can justify such restrictions on employment. Option B, not than only employment, okay, has been restricted. Option C, there is no such rights. Question number 18. In order to realize the objectives of equality and justice as laid down in the preamble, the Constitution makes special provisions for certain classes of people related to. Options are special representation in legislatures, appointment of commission of investigation, educational grants. Select the solution using the code given below. Okay, in order to realize the objectives of equality and justice as laid down in the preamble, the Constitution makes special provision for certain group of people related to special representative in legislature, appointment of commission, educational grants. Okay, this all. This provision made SC, STs, BCs, and Anglo-Indians. Special provision contained in Part 16 of Indian Constitution. They are related to following: reservation in legislature, special representation in legislature, reservation in services and posts, educational grants, appointment of a commission, and appointment of commission of investigation. Question number 19. Which of the following is or are rights given to citizens to ensure social or political equality? Okay. So, right to vote to all eligible citizens, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of religious belief. Yes, this is option D. All are correct. One vote, one value principle is cornerstone of parliamentary democracy and ensure political equality. Okay. Question number 20. Political equality of citizen refers to political equality. One citizen, one vote, right to contest public offices without undue discretion, right to public employment, equal social status. Equal equal social status का तो बात बोलना ही है, सो इसको हम लोग हटा सकते हैं. Okay, so a democracy cannot exist without giving some fundamental right to citizens and to safeguard them via institutional mechanisms. So, statement 1 and 2, political equality of citizens refers to equal voting rights and equal eligibility for public offices, etc. In sense, it it is one man, one vote as per B.R. Ambedkar. It is the heart of democracy. Some also include freedom of speech as important political rights in democracy. Statement 3, right to contest and right to employment are two different things. Question number 21, right to form cooperative society. It is a not legal right, it's a fundamental right. Okay. The state can impose reasonable restrictions on existence of freedom of speech and expression पे or restrictions किस ग्राउंड पे लगा सकता है. ओके, सोवेरेनिटी यस, ऑब्वियसली यू हैव टू प्रोटेक्ट द सोवेरेनिटी. आप कुछ भी देश के खिलाफ नहीं बोल सकते. ओके, सिक्योरिटी यस, फ्रेंडली रिलेशन विद फॉरेन यस, पब्लिक ऑर्डर यस. डी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. Okay, and these are the grounds on which restrictions can be imposed. Question number 23. Provisions of Constitution of India that have a bearing on education. Bearing on education से कौन कौन सा आर्टिकल रिलेट करता है? आर्टिकल 13, आर्टिकल 15, आर्टिकल 3 तो एकदम करता है, ठीक है। आर्टिकल 3 यहाँ नहीं, जहां जहाँ 3 नहीं, यू कैन एलिमिनेट दिस, ओके। 3 है, ओके। आर्टिकल 28 भी है और ये भी है, माइनॉरिटीज एजुकेशन से रिलेटेड है। दिस ऑल्सो विद रिलीजियस एजुकेशन, ये भी है। और आर्टिकल 13, ओके। तो यस, दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर। See, all of these particular arts under part 3. Article 13, this will deals with infringe that right to education. Article 15 is also for inclusive education. Article 21, right to education. Article 28, freedom for attendance of religious instructions. Okay, religious educational institutions setup के लिए. Article 30, this is for educational institutions of minorities. Okay. Question number 24. Right against censorship of press and freedom of advertisement form part of which of the fundamental rights? That is right to freedom of speech and expression. This is under Article 19. Okay. This was a simple question. Question number 25. The Supreme Court has recently ruled that right to privacy is a fundamental right. So what is or are consequences of this judgment? Consequences क्या क्या हो सकते हैं? Citizen can move both High Court और Supreme Court violation of right. Yes, ये तो move कर ही सकते हैं. It coincides Indian legal position of privacy with international convent and civil and political rights. Yes, this right will be recognized under the right to equality in India pending statutory approval. ये कैसे हो सकता है right to equality के अंदर? So we can eliminate option 3. A. Consider the following statements. The writ of quo warranto is issued by the court to inquire into the legality of claims of a person to public office. Yes. Okay. A writ of quo warranto can be sought by an interesting party and not necessarily by the aggrieved person. Be sought by an interesting party. Yes. And not necessarily by the aggrieved person. Yes. Yes. नॉट अग्राइड मीन्स जिसको वह उसको नहीं, दूसरा कोई और भी कर सकता है। अगर कोई किसी और का ऑफिस और चेयर को ऑक्युपाई करता है तो क्यों वारंटो के तहत वो कोई और पर्सन उस पे उसके लिए अप्रोच कर सकता है। सो यस, बोथ आर करेक्ट। Question number 27. Which of these writs is generally not issued against public executive? See, ये भी तो पब्लिक के लिए करता है, बस इसको बस मीन्स हैव द बॉडी, अगर इलीगली कोई अरेस्ट कर लिया गया है तो, या फिर मैंडेमस, दिस इज फॉर एग्जीक्यूटिव। ओके, इफ सम एग्जीक्यूटिव इज नॉट अपना कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल ड्यूटी नहीं कर रहा तो, ओके, तो दिस इज अगेंस्ट अगेन फॉर द एग्जीक्यूटिव। अभी हमने ऊपर देखा प्रोहिबिशन, यस दिस इज फॉर नॉट, दिस इज फॉर जुडिशियरी। ओके, if see habeas corpus, if a body has been detained unlawfully, मतलब unlawfully by the court, court has a right to instruct that executive authority to present the body. Okay, mandamus to command issued to a public official asking him to perform his official duties. Okay, and 3, this is for ineligible individuals. It can be issued ineligible executive as well as option D. It is by the higher court to a lower court और ट्रिब्यूनल टू प्रिवेंट द लेटर फ्रॉम एक्सीडिंग इट्स जुरिस्डिक्शन। अगर आगे उसके जुरिस्डिक्शन में नहीं आता फिर भी वो कोर्ट फैसला देती है तो हायर कोर्ट उसके लिए एक रिट इशू करती है, दैट इज नोन एज प्रोहिबिशन। ओके, नंबर 28. कंसिडर फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स। नंबर 1, पार्लियामेंट कैन expand the scope on fundamental rights by amending the constitution. High Court can interpret the Constitution but cannot extend the scope of fundamental rights. Okay, Parliament can expand. Yes, one is correct, but not High Court. High Court or Supreme Court भी कर सकता है. Okay, so this is the wrong statement. So option one, one only is the correct answer. Okay, under Article 368, Parliament has the power to amend the Constitution, including FRs. Okay, but they cannot violate the basic structure. Okay, and the statement to along with SCs and HC also interpret and expand fundamental rights. For example, Delhi High Court gave a judgment on LGBT community by declaring Section 377 of IPC unconstitutional. SC has expanded the meaning of right to life and liberty under Article 21, which now also covers right to safe environment, right to dignity, etc. And this without any formal amendment of the Constitution. Question number 29. The right to property is a what? Fundamental. No, it was fundamental right. It is now legal right under Article 300A. Okay. By Junta government, it was added by 44th. Okay. A constitutional right is thus equivalent to fundamental right, needs to be enforced by statute made by the parliament. Which of the above is or correct? A constitutional right क्या होता है? Constitutional equivalent to fundamental right or needs to be enforced by the statute by the parliament. Constitutional right is mentioned in the Constitution of India and different from FRs that have protection right to constitutional remedies. But constitutional right doesn't have right to constitutional remedies. Okay. A legal right is one that is mentioned in the statute book provided by the law. So with this, we come to end of today's session. Hope you all enjoyed it and see. Uh, uh, Gradually, we are going to discuss more and more MCQs of all subjects. Okay. Thanks for watching. Jai Hind, signing off.